this and you're hearing these going, oh my gosh, I do all of those. Maybe I'm autistic. And if you are, then join the club. But I think first we're gonna show off the makeup, the fit, the nail rings. There's a behind the scenes for this look. So for $1.99, you can see all my Get Ready With Me's each month. And they're super cutesy and super fun. And then the higher tier, you get all of my random videos that I like to add. I do cleaning know I did this candle recently, but I had to bring her back out. S and F. from like TV shows or songs that I would sing in the classroom. I would just use that as like my regular speech, which I still do. It's like my regular vernacular. I don't know. Like me going into a British accent, like that is just normal for me. Fidgeting, tapping, playing with my rings, always did that. Picking at my skin, we're trying to do better with that, but that's also a stem. Swaying, talking to myself. Okay, this is a big one. I have always talked to myself. Please comment down below if you talk to yourself, because I really need to know. Is it just me, or are other people like in there having a full monologue with myself? Now I film, so at least I'm like talking to myself with y'all, I guess, for my get ready with me's, but I used to just talk to myself. So anyway, and of course like flapping when you're excited. I thought everyone just got like those excited jitters that well up inside of you. Like I just assumed, isn't everyone just so excited that they have to move their body? Like what you mean? What you mean they're not? What you mean? What you mean? Not everyone like has to twirl their hair a bunch of times or needs to chew gum, like has to have something to fixate on. I just assumed this was an everyone thing. When I was little, I used to twirl my hair so bad I would pull it out. Now I just mainly twirl it, but I always have played with my hair, or my clothes, or my fingers, or my nails, or my face even, or my fingers, or anything like that. But I thought everyone did that, and everyone can stem. It's more how much you do it. So I did these things and still do these things constantly. So it's more of like, okay, do you stem every once in a while, or are you always stemming, or are you always doing these things? I think the frequency definitely matters. Next. Oh, I pulled two out. Whoops. Needing explicit instructions and visual cues, reminders, and lists. So I have always needed like specific, like you need to tell me exactly what to do. Otherwise I'm like, like I don't understand, and it's gotten me in trouble before, like with other jobs, because I haven't done something right because I needed like an explicit instruction, or I had to keep asking like, wait, how do you do this specific thing? I need the instructions to be so super clear, like to the letter. I also am very visual. I don't know if that's an autistic thing or not, but I like having visual cues, visual things I need to be able to like see in my head, like what I'm about to do. I visualize everything before I do it. Everything. Like if I'm about to go somewhere, I like looking at a map before I go there, so I know where I'm going. Where's the parking lot? Where's everything? I need to be able to like visualize it. I like having reminders and lists because those help me. And as I'm reading these, feel free to comment your own little list of things, or if you relate to any of these, or I don't know, just your thoughts, because I love when we get into conversations in the comments. Next one. There's so many of these. Oh, having scripts for common social situations. So before you go out somewhere, you're scripting in your head what you're gonna say, or you're practicing, or you're just like straight up practicing, studying other people's facial expressions, or how other people socialize, and feeling like socializing is a performance. I always felt like that, but I just thought everyone else was also performing. Just assumed everyone would like get exhausted over doing things always with scripting in their head. Like I just assumed that was universal experience. It's not, but I don't know. I thought it was. Okay, let's see. Oh, look how much. I'm like, how are we gonna get through all of these? But okay. Getting stressed by sudden plan changes and wanting to know what to expect. I thought everyone wanted to know what to expect, and I thought everyone like So I always have eaten the same foods over and over and over. And then sometimes I would eat it so much I would hate it and not eat it ever again. So this is disgusting, but when I was a kid, for some reason, I ate like ham lunch meat. I can't even talk about it really, but I ate it every day for lunch, okay? Every single day. Until I couldn't anymore. And now I can't even look at it without feeling sick. But there's also certain things I've eaten, like potatoes, all the time, and that's still what I eat all the time. And my safe foods lately, well, always have been potatoes, oatmeal, chicken, like grilled chicken or chicken nuggets, French fries. Those are like my top. Also, I'm allergic to everything, so that makes it a little like tricky with food. But okay, anyways, I thought everyone just ate things over and over. What you mean? Okay. Watching the same show or video over and over and over again. So my show that I watch over and over and over and over again is Grey's Anatomy. That's mine. I love it. I love it so much. I have a couple, sometimes private practice I'll watch, but Grey's Anatomy, I love medical shows and I will watch them over and over and over and over again. Just do love it, love it, love it, love it. So I have certain shows I like to watch over and over. I have movies I like to watch over and over, like my little chick flicks that I love, and certain videos I like to watch over and over. Maybe you like to watch me over and over. But yeah, neurodivergent trait, apparently. Okay, next. And we're not going to read at the end because we're doing all of this reading, by the way. So, okay. Practicing facial expressions or mimicking others. So I was always studying everyone, seeing what they did, and then trying to do it myself. And I would pick up other people's facial expressions, but also other people's phrases, other people's accents, other people's things that they did, and then I would adopt them as my own. And I still do this a lot, but definitely other people's facial expressions, because a lot of times I feel like my natural facial expressions, like if I'm just relaxing my face, like I'll start making weird faces sometimes, and then I'm like, because I'll make weird faces without realizing it when I'm relaxed, like my eye will twitch or something. I don't know. I thought everyone did that, like practice their faces. Apparently not. Okay, this is the funny one, but so true. Strong preference for certain cups, utensils, or dishes. Oh, hell yes. Okay, I have my favorite bowls, my favorite cups, my favorite mugs, my favorite, like, forks and spoons. Yes. And there are certain spoons and forks I'm like, ugh, like, no, why would you use that? Why would you use that? Why would you use that? Right? I know. Exactly. So, yeah. Absolutely. Okay, we're gonna in my basement, I like had a little like colonial like playhouse set up essentially. I went over the top with what I loved, but I thought everyone did. And of course, dolls have always been a special interest of mine. Okay, let's see. Let's see what else. Being confused when people don't say what they mean. Because what do you mean? You're saying something and then not following through with it. Like, I don't understand why people just say things just to say them. Why don't you say things that you mean? I don't know. I don't understand that. And I thought everyone was confused by that, but apparently not. Let's see. Feeling physically uncomfortable in certain fabrics or having a meltdown due to seams and having to wear clothing inside out. Okay, I just assumed. I thought everyone hated seams, hated tags, had to cut them out, had meltdowns over the way clothes feel. Like, I just thought that wasn't everyone experience. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's only neurodivergent people who struggle with sensory issues with clothing. Like, when I found that, I was like, really? Wow. Yeah. Realized. Okay. Practicing phone calls in advance, writing a script beforehand, writing and rewriting text multiple times. I thought that everyone practiced the phone call in their head before they did it. I thought everyone hated phone calls, and I thought everyone like scripted and wrote out things before they did phone calls. You might know this, but I really, really struggle. I've gotten better. I really struggle with phone calls, and in fact, I'm realizing I have to call someone right now. So, hold on. I'll be back. That was so real. I can't even make that up. I was talking to you about phone calls and then realized I had to call and cancel an appointment, and I just had to stop filming to call to cancel an appointment. And now I'm like shaking. Oh my god, that was like full real time. Like, anyways, okay, we're moving on. We're moving on. I cannot make this stuff up. Okay, we talked about this kind of, but rehearsing conversations before having them, and also replaying conversations after to analyze them. Yeah, I thought everyone did this. I've always rehearsed conversations in my head before and after, and had really bad ruminating thoughts. I just thought everyone struggled with this. All of these things. Little autistic traits. Okay. Stressed by ordering or parking lots. I get really, really, really stressed with parking my car. I know not everyone does, but parking my car. And I'm stressed by like going through drive-thrus and ordering. I'm stressed ordering in general. I get really anxious and stimmy, and just I have to like write everything down I'm gonna say. Autistic. Yep. Anyway. Okay. Feeling different but not knowing why my whole life. And masking but not realizing it. I masked for years and was exhausted but didn't even know I was masking because it was like a learned behavior. So I would be different for different people, like different groups. Sometimes I still struggle with this. I have tried to unmask, but obviously it's hard to unmask totally and completely, so I struggle sometimes with it. Okay, let's this is one we kind of already touched on, but mentally narrating social reactions, interactions. So like mentally like thinking through things, and yeah, we kind of already went through that. Let's see. words helps me comprehend what's happening much better. I really struggle with comprehension is in movies and shows, and I often have to pause things and have my husband explain what's going on because I don't get subtext at all. At all. Okay. Difficulty identifying emotions, and I need extra processing time. I have constant overwhelm and or cycling thoughts. I thought everyone was kind of constantly overwhelmed by their environment. Turns out I'm just autistic, but I also sometimes don't know what I'm feeling. I'll just feel really upset or really sad, but I can't like name it, and I have a hard time like identifying the emotion. Okay, we have like 3 more. Having 1 or 2 close friends. So growing up, I've always had like 1 or 2 close friends, and now I have all of you, which is amazing. But personally, like usually close to